Good day, and thank you for inviting me to speak at this conference. My name is Professor Alexei Dingley, and I've been working in AI for the past 25 years. I'm currently serving at the University of Malta. My research spans various domains, including digital game development, health, education, Industry 4.0, and smart transportation. Today, I will delve into the fast-evolving domain of AI in cybersecurity. I aim to explore the transformative impact of AI on the cybersecurity landscape and inherent changes and challenges this transformation brings. So let's embark on this enlightening journey to understand how we can safeguard our digital world against the upcoming online threats. Despite our technological advancements, it is still us humans who often turn out to be the weakest link in cybersecurity. This vulnerability is exploited by a crafty technique called social engineering, which plays on our human nature to bypass security systems. With the advent of AI, these social engineering attacks have become increasingly sophisticated. The realization of phishing emails, counterfeit websites, and voice impersonation has reached a level where even the most discerning individual can be deceived. A startling statistic from a Verizon study reveals that a staggering 85% of data breaches involve human element. This is further fueled by AI's ability to generate convincing phishing emails that mimic trusted sources, thereby increasing the likelihood of successful attacks. So how do we fortify our defenses? The answer lies in continuous education and training for employees to recognize social engineering tactics. Additionally, the implementation of advanced AI tools can help detect and block phishing attempts. Regular security checkups and phishing drills are also crucial to test and improve our resilience. Biometrics is a set of very important technologies which are revolutionizing authentication. By using unique physical characteristics like fingerprint or facial features, biometrics offers a higher level of security compared to traditional passwords. However, no security system is infallible. Biometric systems can be vulnerable to spoofing, where attackers use replicas of fingerprints, iris scans, or even deepfakes to bypass authentication. The rise of AI adds another layer of complexity. AI can create synthetic biometric data, mimicking real user characteristics, and posing a significant security threat. To mitigate these risks, multi-factor authentication is key. Multi-factor authentication combines biometric verification with additional methods like PINs or security questions, creating a stronger security posture. Think of it as adding layers to your security log. The more layers, the harder it is to break in. Apple's Face ID and fingerprint sensors are prime examples. The good news is that research is ongoing to develop even more robust biometric system resistant to sophisticating spoofing techniques. But think a little bit, what happens when things go wrong? Let's watch this video.
Open door.
Door open.
Radio on.
Playing radio.
Lights.
Lights on.
Protein shake.
Making protein shake.
New York.
Loading New York. Set speed.
4.
4.
6.
6.
Child of 16.
16.
4.
Error.
Okay, 16. 4.
4.
16.
Correction. 16.
Guys that would glow.
Pardon.
She was too young.
Oh, hey, Bian. Good luck.
And I was too young.
Up.
999 down.
Lights down.
Okay, so in this case, it was a problem with the system detecting additional information than it should have. Okay, but think about it. What if these systems get caught through some security hack? What if somebody else is controlling them? Generative AI is one of the most fascinating frontiers in AI that has been generated in the past few years. The technology has the power to tailor our experience in real time, influencing everything from the advertisements we see to the way we perceive information. Just look at the picture. There are 3 ice creams. They're the same ice cream, but they're presented differently to different users. However, this ability to personalize raises ethical concerns. The line between providing relevant content and manipulating our behavior is becoming increasingly blurred. AI-driven algorithms can subtly sway our opinion and actions, potentially creating echo chambers on social media where users are only exposed to the information that reinforces their existing beliefs. Furthermore, the emergence of deepfakes, hyper-realistic videos manipulated by AI, poses a significant threat. These fabrications have the potential to erode public trust and distort our understanding of current events. To navigate these challenges, robust regulations around the use of generative AI are crucial. Transparency is also paramount. By shedding light on how these algorithms function, we can build trust and ensure ethical development. As I said in the previous slide, deepfakes are meticulously crafted videos or audio hoax, powered by AI, that appear disturbingly real. Imagine a world leader's face, like in this case, Barack Obama, on a World Declaration video. The potential of social unrest and manipulation is clear. Deepfakes pose a significant threat. They can be used to spread misinformation, sow panic, and erode trust in institutions. But fear not, advancements are being made. We've developed better detection tools to pinpoint and flag deepfakes. Additionally, protocols for verifying the authenticity of critical communications are being established. However, this situation is urgent. A recent study by Deeptrace revealed a staggering 550% increase in deepfake sharing in the past 5 years. So from 15,000 to 100,000 deepfakes. And this is set to increase to 500,000 in the coming years. Autonomous vehicles also can pose various problems. Let's have a look at this video. So in this video, we're seeing a self-driving cab that suddenly stopped because the road on the left is closed. And, the cab has no idea what it has to do. Even though there is human assistance, the solution provided by the human is not good enough. And in fact, at one point, you'll see the cab moving towards the right, but stopping in the middle of the road. However, the advent of autonomous vehicles has brought about promises of convenience. Yet, of course, we have to be very clear because there might be security vulnerabilities. While revolutionary, these technologies are also not free from threats. So software weaknesses can be exploited by hackers, leading to the control of vehicles and potentially causing accidents or traffic disruptions. The threat escalates when considering the possibility of coordinated attacks. For example, a group of hackers could manipulate multiple vehicles simultaneously, creating chaos on a large scale. To counter these threats, continuous monitoring and updating of software systems in autonomous vehicles is crucial. It is equally important to implement robust cybersecurity measures during the design phase of these vehicles. Leading companies such as Tesla and Waymo are aware of these risks. They're investing heavily in cybersecurity to protect their autonomous systems. However, the vulnerabilities in autonomous vehicle software present problems of their own. For instance, a few years back, vehicles could be hacked with something as simple as a QR code. So while autonomous vehicles hold great promise, it is imperative that we remain vigilant about potential security threats and invest in robust cybersecurity measures. Augmented reality has emerged as a transformative technology, seamlessly blending the digital and physical world. While AR offers exciting possibilities for enhanced interaction with our surroundings, it also presents a unique set of security challenges. One major concern lies in the potential manipulation of AR navigation systems. Hackers could exploit vulnerabilities to redirect users, particularly during large events, leading them into hazardous situations. Furthermore, the ability to manipulate AR content itself raises significant issues. Malicious actors could, after what users see, influence their decision-making and perception of reality. To mitigate these risks, robust security measures are very crucial. The Internet of Things, or IoT for short, has revolutionized our lives. We can open garage doors, control devices. It allows everyday devices, irrespective of what they are, to connect to the Internet, bringing convenience and automation. But with this connectivity comes a new set of security challenges. Imagine hackers taking control of your smart thermostat, cranking the heat in summer or freezing you out in winter. That's a real possibility if these devices aren't properly secured. In fact, any poorly secured IoT device, from a camera to a baby monitor, becomes an instant target for cyber attacks. The good news is that technology is on our side. Our AI systems are playing an increasingly important role. By analyzing data and identifying patterns, these systems can predict and neutralize threats before they happen, making the connection world a safer place. However, even malware is currently evolving. So the next generation of malware is already here, and it's armed with AI. The so-called adaptive malware can learn and evolve, making it a real challenge for traditional antivirus software. Imagine this. A single piece of malware infiltrates your network. It then starts to adapt, exploiting weaknesses and bypassing your defenses. The result? A widespread infection that can cripple your entire system. The same AI that empowers this new threat can also be used to fight back. In fact, advanced cybersecurity tools are now utilizing AI to predict and neutralize these attacks before they even happen. And this leads us to large language models like ChatGPT. While these models are often tutored for their potential, a lesser-known aspect is the existing of uncensored versions. These uncensored LLMs pose a significant threat. Their ability to access and perceive vast amounts of information could be exploited to generate instructions for creating homemade explosives or facilitating criminal activities. What's even more alarming is the potential of combining multiple LLMs together. Have a look at the simulation. That's Smallville, a virtual village created by AI researchers from Google and Stanford. In Smallville, each resident is an individual GPT, living its own digital life. We've seen different versions of this, like entire software development companies made up of GPTs. But we can take this further. What's stopping us from creating gangs of AI agents who can collaborate and amplify each other's capabilities? Remember, in the very near future, GPT-5, the upcoming model from OpenAI, is predicted to reach an intellectual level comparable to a PhD student. So can you imagine a gang of AIs made up of PhD-level individuals? And that's not all. We can take this idea further. What if we have an AI orchestrator behind these gangs? Imagine a future where AI orchestrates a coordinated attack on multiple power grids, plunging entire cities into darkness. This chilling scenario, once relegated to science fiction, is no longer unthinkable. The attacks could disrupt essential services, cripple economies, and even endanger lives. Even when it comes to medicine, the recent success of AI in developing the COVID vaccine has highlighted the growing synergy between AI and the pharmaceutical industry. This convergence, however, presents a new challenge: cyberbiological threats. Imagine hackers gaining access to DNA synthesizers and manipulating them to create synthetic viruses. This nightmarish scenario could trigger biological attacks with devastating consequences, potentially overwhelming healthcare systems and causing widespread panic. By working together, we can harness the power of AI for good, while mitigating the potential risks associated with this powerful technology. Quantum technology. This revolutionary technology holds immense promise for scientific breakthroughs and technological advancements. However, this very power poses a significant threat to the encryption methods we rely on today. Imagine a future where current encryption standards are rendered obsolete. Sensitive data from financial transactions to classified information could be vulnerable to theft. The key to mitigate these risks lies in developing and implementing post-quantum cryptography, encryption algorithms specifically designed to withstand the power of quantum computers. Government and tech giants like IBM and Google are heavily invested in PQC research, recognizing the critical need to stay ahead of the curve. However, it's not just on Earth that we have these problems. The ever-expanding presence of humanity in space brings with it a new frontier of security concern. Imagine a scenario where malicious actors gain control of communication satellites. This vulnerability underscores the importance of safeguarding our space assets. National and global stability hinges on the secure operation of these systems. So how do we fortify space defense? Well, it's important that leading space agencies like NASA and ESA are already at the forefront of this effort, actively developing strategies to secure space-based communication systems which are secure. Brain-computer interfacing holds immense promise for revolutionizing how we interact with technology. However, these advancements also introduce novel security vulnerabilities. Imagine scenarios where malicious actors hacks a BCI during a public speech, manipulating the speaker's brain signal and causing confusion or even disseminating false information. The implications for both personal privacy and national security are significant. To mitigate these risks, researchers are actively developing various solutions. In fact, one of them is called a cognitive firewall, which essentially is a security system that filters out malicious neural inputs targeting BCI devices. Last but definitely not least, artificial general intelligence, or AGI. It presents a potential existential risk should it gain unauthorized access to global data flows. The capacity of AGI to manipulate digital information on an unprecedented scale is a cause of concern. Its power and autonomy underscore the significant security implications. To mitigate these risks, it is crucial to establish ethical guidelines and implement robust security measures in AGI development. Furthermore, fostering international cooperation for the regulation and monitoring of AGI advancement is essential. It is worth noting that AGI research and ethicists are actively developing frameworks to ensure the safe and ethical deployment of AI. While it may sound like science fiction, the era of superhuman AI is already upon us. So that was all from my end. Thank you very much. Remember, in this ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity, AI presents a double-edged sword. It's a powerful tool, but also a significant threat. From social engineering to manipulation, deepfakes, the potential disruption caused by quantum computing and biohacking, practically the challenge we face are vast and intricate. To stay ahead of the curve, continuous innovation and robust cybersecurity measures are paramount. We need a collaborative effort, so governments, private sectors, academia all have to work together. And by fostering this synergy, we can secure our digital future. So let's ensure AI becomes a force for good, safeguarding our societies and enriching our lives. Thank you very much.